Welcome to Business Connection. We have a familiar face joining us today. You might recognize Holly Katko of UConnect. Welcome back.
Thank you.
How exciting to have you back to tell us the new and exciting things going on. But let's get a little brief description of what UConnect is again.
Sure, absolutely. UConnect, I've actually been in business for 10 years. And with that, what we do is that we help people find their passion in life. I do keynote speaking as well as help corporations and individuals. That means actually building soft skill programs for companies, whether it's overcoming fear or management skills or whatever it might be to actually help people get to the next level in their lives.
That's really great. It's a great service. We've been watching you. We've known you've been doing a lot of seminars,
Yes.
and that's awesome. And you've taken a really big step for you, and you've put out a book.
Yes.
And that's exciting. It's a big accomplishment. To write a book is huge, but you've really are putting a lot of what you know and all that good stuff that comes with
Absolutely.
UConnect is now in book form.
Yes, absolutely. That's right.
Tell me a little bit about the book. What made you do it first?
You know, the book was an absolute inspiration. I was running in the Arboretum one day, and as I was running, I just thought, what is it that I really want to do in life? And what I found was, all of a sudden, it just hit me like a jolt. And what it was, that I wanted to help people take control of their own lives. And for me, what that means is entrepreneurship, to actually own your own company and take control of what you do best. So that's where it came from.
Well, and I think entrepreneurship is on the rise,
Yes.
especially with the economy and the ups and downs of that, and the desire to have a little bit more control of our own financial well-being.
Right.
So tell me a
Right.
little bit about what sets this book apart from other entrepreneurial books.
Right, right.
Yeah.
It's not one of those books where it's a real self-help type of a book as much as helping the entrepreneur to take the first step in starting their own company. When I started my company 10 years ago, what I found was that it was just a matter of taking that first step. And every time I tried to take that first step, something would stop me. A little thing here or there that would stop me. So my purpose in developing this book is to help people to take that first step and jump starting and getting into owning their own businesses. And that's really what sets it apart. As well as what we do is that we go through the steps of change. How do you actually change and get into entrepreneurship? And then identifying what you want to do. And a lot of people don't know what they want to do when they start out their own companies. And that's a matter of, do you go with what your passion is? Or do you do something that's going to make your money? And how do you actually take those two things and bring them together? Because that's what you want to do, is to work with your passion and also make money doing so. Because without money, you really don't get too far.
Right. Well, and it's a trick to find out what's going to work as an
Right.
entrepreneur.
Yes, absolutely.
And especially if you've spent a lot of your adult life working for somebody else, to suddenly be your own boss.
Yes.
That is, you're talking about change, and I think
Very much so. And obtaining the self-confidence that you need. Overcoming fear is a big thing, and understanding what fear is. And fear is literally just a lack of self-confidence, and overcoming that lack.
And when you say fear of what?
Fear of change, fear of starting something new, fear of owning your own company, fear of what's going to happen with your mortgage, what's going to happen with your children. Are you able to actually take care of everybody and everything that depends on your life as you build your own company? And we help people to overcome those fears.
That's exciting.
Yes, it is.
And you decided to put this into book format.
Right.
And this will go out and be available where? Like where
It'll be available everywhere in bookstores, as well as in ebook form as well. So it will be coming out in ebook.
It's very cutting edge.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. And it'll be available through your MP3 players
And everything like that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes.
So I bet this was quite a journey for you to put down your thoughts.
Very
and
much
it's
so.
one thing to be a speaker, which you are,
Right.
and speak it to somebody. It's another to put it on paper.
Yes. Yes.
And get it all organized. How'd that process go for you? Was it a learning experience for you as well?
Very much so. It's been a journey. And I had a very difficult time with starting it out. And then what I realized was, as I was doing my seminars, I was actually building my book.
Right.
So after a year of doing different seminars on different topics, things that actually concerned me, things that were bothering me, I realized, wait a second, this is a book. This is where it belongs. And so as I was building up my seminars, I built out the book, and there it is.
You say passion, success, and prosperity. I hear passion a lot from you. Why? I don't think people often think about entrepreneurship and passion, but you bring them together.
Yes, absolutely. It's critical. And I think one of the important things to understand is that you may find a product that you want to venture into and you think, well, you know what, it's really not my passion. But if you look at why has that product been put in front of you, don't dismiss it because you think your passion is not in it. Because as you dig deeper, you may find your passion within that particular product or service that you're looking to offer. So don't be afraid of taking that step. If something's put in your path, do it. Just do it. Take action and make it happen. That's the biggest problem that people have is that they don't take the action that's necessary to get to the next level in their lives.
They hesitate.
They stop. They hesitate. Next thing, it's gone. Next thing, they just don't go any further. And you can't do that. You need to push forward and make it happen. And if that service or that product doesn't work, so what? You're an entrepreneur. You can do anything you want in life. All you have to do is take the step.
Well, and I think we hesitate because we're wondering, is this the right decision or
Yes,
not?
right.
But you're saying, right decision or not, let's do something rather
Absolutely.
than not do anything.
That's exactly right. You have to do something. You need to take those steps.
Wow. And how did this all come to be for you? I mean, you know, you've had this business for 10 years, but how did you get to have this, take your passion, put it into this business, View Connect? What made it all come together for you?
Just one year, I turned 40. Maybe that had something to do with it.
Milestones help?
Milestones help. I turned 40 and I said, you know what, if I don't do this now, I will never do it. Or I'm going to wait another 5 years. No, wait, I'm going to wait another 5 years, another 5 years, until pretty soon my 5 years are gone. Then what do I have? And so for me, it was important to take that action and to do it now. And one of the things that I really want to make sure the message comes across is that it's not when you're 40, do it when you're in high school. Do it when you're in college. I wish I would not have waited until I was 40. Why didn't I do it earlier? Right, to start my own business. Why didn't I do it earlier?
Awesome. Well, I can't wait to read your new book, Holly. I think it'll be awesome.
Thank you, Liz.
I think it's, you know, all entrepreneurs and even business people should probably take a look at this because it's about passion and doing it.
Absolutely. Even if you're working for a large corporation, the importance of understanding that entrepreneurism occurs not only when you own your own company, but also when you're in corporate America. If you act as if you own your own company, you will succeed much, much easier.
Wonderful words of advice. Holly, thanks for stopping by.
Thank you, Liz.
It's always a pleasure to have you. We're going to be back with more Business Connection. Stay tuned.